What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Gary. This has Become the Music. Continuing my dive into the one and only studio release from the late, great Jeff Buckley. Phenomenally talented, multi-talented guy. One of the best singers I've ever heard. Incredible writer with a really interesting, unique take on the way that he composed music. Nobody wrote like him. And a phenomenal guitar player. Really great player, very underrated. So I've done 2 live videos tonight. Hopefully you've checked those out. I'll drop them. I'll leave links to those. I'm going to do a studio cut right now, just so you can hear how he approached the studio as a different entity than live. He was really good at arranging and adding layers of sound. He had a lot of ideas. So great production. Nothing sounds like Jeff Buckley. You know, he was very unique, very influential. A lot of people have spoken highly of his influence on their careers. So, yeah, again, drowned at age 30 in 1997. What a loss. Accidental drowning, went for a night swim in a tributary of the Mississippi River and got pulled under by some waves from a tugboat or something like that, apparently. So this is Jeff Buckley with the title track to the album Grace, and the only other thing we ever had from him was the demos to his follow-up album Sketches for My Sweetheart the Drunk. So if you're liking what you hear, I urge you to go and check out as much Jeff Buckley as there is available, which is not much, but there's some live stuff online, and listen to the album Grace because it's mind-blowing. And it's one of those albums like, put it on, listen to the whole thing, pay attention. You know, it's not like go to the gym and work out to it. I mean, you could, but it's just a phenomenal record, singular, and especially for like the 90s. You think of what was coming out in the 90s with, you know, obviously Nirvana, the Chili Peppers, all that kind of stuff, right? These huge bands coming out, and he had this really unique vision that was very special and really, really moving. So let's hit it. Jeff Buckley, Grace. A lot of guitars going on. Oh, kitty. Just want to stop. I'm going to go back to the beginning to point a couple things out. One, this opening reminds me personally of a song off of the Discipline album by King Crimson, but that doesn't probably matter to anyone out there. But the way that he writes, I've mentioned this before in other videos, there's no one that writes like him. He's just so unique. And in this song, he's using a lot of chromatics that in ways that I've never really heard anyone else use it before. So if no one knows what a chromatic is, it means that, so most songs we've written like, you know, like that kind of thing, standard chords. A chromatic is just, you're not playing in any particular scale. You're playing like notes that are right next to each other, right? And so you'll hear him, I'll point it out where he's like, he might start here and then go like that, right? Hopefully that made sense to somebody. So I'll point that out when it happens. So let's start this over. Very cool part. Dissonant there, that punch of dissonant. So this is the key of the song, right? Sounds like D to me. Up one note. Oh, sorry, that's up 2, and then up 1. Back down, and now here. That's a chromatic 3 note down. No one does that except him. Now they're used to chromatics that are building up to that part. this. Again, out of the key chromatically. So listen to this. He's playing that opening part on the guitar again, just that arpeggiated clean guitar. This time he adds a little splash of acoustic right before, just a little jangle right before he starts singing again to draw your interest. So great.
She weeps on my arm, walking to the bright lights and sorrow. Oh, drink a bit of wine, we both might go tomorrow. Oh, my love, and the rain is falling. I believe
right here, just going to back it up. Listen to the string section come in. Again, another layer. Oh, it looks like he went out for a haircut. More acoustic guitar strumming on one speaker. Wow. Back that up. Listen to this. I don't know enough music theory to really talk about this correctly, but when have you ever heard these kind of changes in a song again? And he's using chromatics. He's outside of the key. He's not adhering to any sort of normal, regular song structure that most songwriters rely on. Down. Wow. But it works. He makes it work. Here's some vocal layering there. Cool. Cool. Check this out. So again, it's very intelligently arranged and written. His writing in general is just like so brilliant. You can hear just this one line where his voice goes really thin. Sounds like he's talking through a megaphone or something. And that's just done to catch your ear. So you go, wow, what was that, right? He's holding your interest. He's, adding things to keep the song interesting. Just that one part of the song, he does that vocal thing. Oh. Just going to back that up again. So again, he's playing the opening figure, the opening part on the guitar. Remember before he added just a little jangle splash before he started singing. Now he's adding two sounds. He's adding one guitar strumming like chunk, 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 and then what sounds like a clock ticking, tick, tick at halftime. Like this, right? There is a line in this song about, I can't remember what it is, something about the woman he's writing about with time, and that's why I think that's why he did that. Listen on headphones. I'm going to back this up. So you can hear in one of the speakers, there's some real dissonant, it sounds like just distorted guitar noise or something, or even someone scratching on the low strings of a cello or something. I can't quite make it out, but it's just there to add texture. And because he's reaching the climax of the song, he's wanting to make it sound a little chaotic and you know, a little more angry, and that's why he's also using distortion in his voice. Wow, the guy's just so talented. Right there. More. Oh, what a note. 4-octave range. I'm going to back this up. Now you can hear he throws in just an effect. It's a flanger. It's a special kind of effect that sort of makes it sound sort of washy, and you can hear this up and down, ooh, like this. It's very subtle, but it's so effective because, again, he's adding these layers of chaos and these different dimensions, right, to add tension to the music and to combine with his phenomenal vocal performance. Like, the note he hits here is just ridiculous. There, up and down. Yep, what a loss. Jeff Buckley, hope you like that one. Title track from his 1995, his only album, Grace. As I said, nobody writes like him, nobody sings like him. His production is just so phenomenal. So many ideas, you know, and he does that kind of thing so, you know, he writes the song and then he records it and then thinks of other ideas like, okay, how can I keep drawing your interest back in and make it so every time you listen, you kind of hear something different. Like, I heard things there that I've heard this song a lot, and I heard things like, oh, what is that? What is, 'cause I'm really paying attention for the purposes of this video. So if this is your first time hearing Jeff Buckley, welcome. And please check out that album and watch some live stuff, you know. Ridiculously talented, phenomenal record. What a loss. So thank you, Jeff Buckley, for gracing us with your gifts, because it's just so amazing. You know, I mean, this was, you know, it's obviously 90s alternative rock, right? You can really tell that there's that going on. but he had so many influences, world music and jazz and folk, and you can hear all this stuff. He's throwing in all these ideas and all these chromatic lines and stuff that you hear in other types of music that aren't usually on the radio in Western culture or whatever. So yeah, rest in peace, Jeff Buckley. Great stuff. I think I'm going to go and listen to the whole album right now. So hopefully you like that. Thank you again for your time. Always a pleasure having you here. And I will see you next time. Take care.